Hi guys. Poppy. Poppy. No, she's got Moana on, so she will probably, I'll show you. Now she started walking, this will be her routine. And then she'll walk back to the TV. And then she will walk back to the sofa. Oh, stop for some juice. That's pretty much what she does when she's at home. TV, sofa, back to the TV, sofa. Even when we're playing, she'll then walk out into the hallway and then back to the sofa, into the hallway and back to the sofa. So that's now she started walking. That is it. That is, she doesn't crawl. She doesn't do anything else. She just walks, which is great. You know, because you spend ages, don't you, going, oh, walk. And then they're walking, and you're like, oh, just sit still for a moment, please. But yeah, so today is Wednesday. I've got work this afternoon, evening. I don't know. I haven't got a clue what time it is actually when it says on my phone. No. I think it might be sort of around 9 o'clock. I start work at 4. Just not too bad. I've got to go Tesco's and stuff, get some food. Since the wedding, we've really got out of the habit of cooking. There's been so many takeaways. It's ridiculous. Literally just sort the baby out and then gets to us and we're like, nah, it's all the same. So pizza and Chinese, and we had sausage and chips last night. But yeah, I love it. Oh, sausage and batter and chips I love. And then Michael always has kebab meat and chips, and I've tasted kebab meat and it just tastes like sweat. I couldn't do that. But anyway, so I have been getting a bit more of a routine of stitching, especially in the evenings, and a bit more when Poppy's asleep. She sort of goes down. When she does go down, we'll be fly an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time. So it's a really good time to sort of either do a little bit of, say, like washing up and then come back. And I sit here and I tend to watch one of my crime shows. I like my true crime. And then here she comes. Oh no, she stopped. She stopped at the first one. And then do a bit of cross stitch. So if you follow me on Instagram, and I didn't show you in my last video. Did you see? I can't remember whether you have seen this before or not. So I bought a chart off of Etsy, a Mr. and Mrs. one for my friend. Oh, close up. I honestly can't remember whether you guys have seen it or not. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. from, Stitch Rovia. Oh. There we go. I'm recording this on my phone as well rather than my iPad because I can upload it straight onto YouTube from my phone. For some reason my iPad won't let me do that. So I'm still trying to learn with the camera bit like that. But there's that. She kind of had like a bit of a rustic wedding. And yeah. And I just really liked it. It's not like, she's good. It's not like a traditional sort of wedding sampler. I think that's the problem. Sometimes some of the wedding ones can just be a little bit too fussy, too like oldie woldy. I don't know. But I probably won't do anyone else a wedding sampler after this, purely because one, my brother's getting divorced, so that wedding sampler that took so long is just sitting on the floor in the bin somewhere. And then I'd done one for Michael's sister. I don't know whether you remember. And I'm pretty sure they haven't even got that up on the wall. And I think because no one in that family sort of stitches or does anything crafty, I think don't really appreciate sort of the time and effort and work that goes into it. So, and they probably don't really like it. They probably think, again, it's a bit of an oldie-woldy sort of thing. Whereas Sam, who this is for, her mum does cross-stitch. Sam's very crafty. She loves... If I'm going to go hobbycraft, I'll go hobbycraft with Sam. Although she doesn't cross-stitch herself. But she does she does enjoy making for a while. And yeah, so I know she'll appreciate it. So this is where I've got, so it's actually really not that far from being done. There's literally I've got an S here, and to fill in these little gaps here with this lighter shade of brown. And then, so that's the R for her surname, the S will come here. A bit, so it comes up over here. It's what I tend to do actually, because obviously it gets so boring doing blocks of colours. I cut myself a couple of strands and I'll do a bit of blue to begin with, and then I'll go and do some smaller bits, and sometimes if I've got time I'll go back and do another bit of blue, but not always. And then there's just the date underneath, and I think a bit more swirly bit. So yeah, so hopefully I'm in the middle of my shift pattern at the minute, so I've got my 2 4 till 10 PMs and then 2 proper night shifts. They're 8 PM till 4 AM, which is going to kill me because Michael's away for the weekend, which is when they fall on Friday and Saturday night. And I don't get to sleep that much during the day, only when Poppy sleeps during the day. So I think Friday I go to work. As I come in about 5 AM Saturday morning, come on up, Michael then goes off for a stag weekend. She's pooed. You done a poo? And then, so it gets quite hard this week, so I won't be doing much in the evenings. Who's that? Say hello. Poppy. Say hello. She's really rude. She's not really talking or anything yet. Sort of says dada really clear, which is really annoying. When mama makes all the food, the shopping, the washing, the cooking, everything. But no. Dada. There you are. I forgot what to say now. Oh yeah, so hopefully if I can get this done in sort of the next couple of weeks, because I don't think I'm going to get much time this week until my rest days Sunday they start. But to be fair, pretty much Sunday I'm going to be recovering from my 2 night shifts. But my mum is having Poppy one night, my dad's having Poppy the next night, so it's not too bad. Although doing those night shifts are going to kill me. I've not got to get up for Poppy, because I'm getting about 5. She's been getting up about 6, half 6. To then only get a couple of hours sleep when she sleeps, to then go off and do another night shift would just be a nightmare. But yeah, so hopefully in a couple of weeks, and then what, I'm just doing headstands, what I would probably do, good girl, you going down, is that perhaps save it for Christmas, I think, because they got married in June, and so yeah, the only thing I found with this, I'm not overly enjoying it, I think because I know I'm not keeping it. The colours are nice, it's nice and simple to do, it's not a whole lot of concentration in it, but I cannot get the threads to lay straight, and the DMC threads, and I don't know whether it's just because it's this slightly more rustic material, I don't know. Probably about, that was a 16 count. Something, it's only an Ada, I think. Or was it an even wing? No, I think it's, oh, I don't even know. I think it's Ada. So I'm literally having to try and railroad every single stitch sort of as and when I remember. But it is annoying. And then because, and I know my friend probably won't even notice, but obviously because of being a stitcher and you know how your stitches should look and how flat they should all be, and you know, you can just sort of see the top stitch, you know, just ain't sitting straight, and annoying. It's annoying, isn't it? But like I say, Sam probably won't even notice. But so yeah, my needle minder I'm using for it is Mrs. Potts and Chip from, I think it's No More Lost Needles. It's been quite a while since I bought them. You can't really see it. It says it will turn out all right in the end. You'll see. I love it. Love a little bit of Beauty and the Beast. What I have found is, so this is a R&R frame, and I'm having to now use bits of fabric to bulk this out because the Lowry frame has flattened or dented. I don't know whether you can you can sort of see a line going through there. So now this doesn't really sit straight. Yeah, you can sort of see without the fabric, it sort of will just, which is obviously no good. So we're having to bulk it out, but which is a bit concerning, especially because I've got one for my Heaven and Earth, you know, and it's going to be on that for a long time. So I have to keep buying new frames for it, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than buying a Millennium frame. And fabric is one thing I am not short of. So if I have to keep cutting it out with fabric to keep the tension, I will do that. Although it is a little bit annoying that it happens. Obviously, tie it up too tight. So hopefully, when I next do a video, that will be done. And I'll have some progress on, get off this bad boy, my Heaven and Earth. And also possibly a grime guard. I've got, ooh, it's like a massive hair and fluff. So yeah, so I want to get rid of all these part threads. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. I haven't got the picture, so you alright? You all good? Break anything? No, you're good. Together We Stand, I think it's called. Don't remember who has designed it or anything. But yeah, there's a whole lot of excess fabric. So I'll try and create a grime guard. I've kind of got my sewing machine back up and running again on my desk. Which I don't know whether you can see. That is my monitor, and it's got my sewing machine on it now as well. What are you coming up? There we go. So I want to make some project bags. So I will use that for this to try and keep it clean. So I used the tutorial, or found the tutorial by Varna. I think it's the Twisted Stitcher. I don't know, it's been a while since I've watched it. I think loads of people know about it and found it. So I've got loads of fabric. What are you doing? So yeah, so I don't know, I just want to go there, man. I just love it. My fusible fleece came yesterday for it, that she uses for it. So I just need to make a template, and then but I just want to, I'm so eager, I love this, even though there's not really a whole lot going on in terms of seeing the design. I just loved stitching on it, and I think because you kind of know how it's going to turn out, you know how good they look from seeing everyone else's, you know, so I'm hoping I can really get on to this now, and this is, I really want to just get on with it, you know, because otherwise I'm literally going to be here 10 years later doing these videos and I'm still like waiting for a page finish. So I kind of went parking and then I went cross country, and I do like the look of parking, that it builds up in blocks. I just find it really annoying. I just, you know, find it really annoying, to be honest. I'll probably carry on doing the waist knots. I know you use quite a bit of extra thread then, but it just is so much easier. Although, to be fair, with the Lowry frame, you just twist it, don't you, and it flips round. It's a lot easier than the frame that my old wooden one, where I'd literally have to flip it up and flip it down, and then like it was a nightmare, because then sometimes that would pop out, and yeah. So I think I've gone 3 or 4 pages along because I was just getting bored. So I think I kind of, you know, started doing cross stitch, and I get bored of this, so I moved on to there, and then I was like, oh, well, you know, then I thought I was getting bored here, so I followed it along here, and then I think I probably got bored again, and I thought, you know, I'll just do the whole width just to see how long it is. At some point I'll probably have a go at doing the whole length just to see how long it is. And yeah, and I know there's a massive, huge block of white and creams coming, which is the top of the eagle head. It's massive, and it's such a lot. And like flicking through the iPad, because that's what I've got the chart on, I think it was like nearly like a whole page of white, and you're just like, so that will either be, you know, really good, because I'll either get through that really quickly, because I haven't got to worry about trying to go through the box, trying to find the thread, and it's got 88 colours in it, or I'm just going to like, so yeah, so that bit, when I get to that bit, I can imagine there'll be a lot of swapping between pages, but I think I'll just try and use up these threads, and I think I'll go back to doing what I was originally doing, which is like not quite parking, but, well, not parking at all actually, cross country, but always go, come on then, change your bum in a minute, you know, so I'll do the first colour, carry on with whatever thread, and then go back to do the second one. So it kind of will build up block by block, but it's in cross country as well. You got my needle minder. Oh yeah, Ghostbuster needle minder, of course. So yeah, so that's about it really. Oh no, I made this little tray thing. I have loads of fat quarters, and then I wanted to use them up, so my mum asked me to make her like a needle book for when she does her crocheting. So I made her one of them quickly, and then I thought, you know, I've got loads of fat quarters, so I just went on Pinterest and found these all in different sizes. So I made my mum one of these, and it was supposed to be the small size. It's massive, it's about twice the size of that, you know, and that's probably about 5 inches now, because it was about 7. These are about an inch. But I thought, you know, I was just bored really, and that was fabric that I had left over from a different project that I'd not used, just old squares. So yeah, I just made that. I just think I'll just have it beside me. I'll either use it for my bits of threads that I cut off, probably that actually, because they end up on the windowsill and on the table. And you kind of forget they're there, and then they end up on the floor, and then kind of it builds up into a ball with fluff that gathers around the edge of the floor until you eventually find them a month later, and the ball of fluff's about this big. So I'll try and remember to just put them in there. I mean, yeah, it's far from perfect. My slip stitching. I was watching on Amazon The Marvellous Mrs. Maisel. If anyone's ever seen it, it's amazing. I love it. I wanted fancy something a bit like Hyde, because I've been watching Black Sails, and I'm on the last series of that. I just wanted something just a little bit more cheerful, so I put that on. Loved it. So I'm only on like episode 4, I think. So yeah, my slip stitching was not amazing during that time. I was watching, and I only have white thread, so yeah, I don't quite know what happened there actually, but I don't really care because it's only me that's gonna use it. So yeah, and I got married, didn't I? That went off really well. Super hot. Too hot. My stepmom got a stomach bug the couple of days before. She was all sick everywhere, so unfortunately she couldn't come to the wedding. Poppy got it a couple of days before. She wasn't too bad. She was being sick. That had sort of calmed down, and she was starting to eat. But she still wasn't herself, and she was still really miserable and crying. And then during the wedding, at some point during the day, then the diarrhoea kicked in. So I don't know how many nappies I changed before she eventually went to sleep. She was not in a happy mood whatsoever, so we didn't dress her up. She didn't walk down the aisle, so that was really gutting. And then, as it turned out, Michael then caught it the following day. So how I skipped it, I haven't got a clue. But unfortunately, because it was so hot, it was sort of up in the 30s. I don't know what that is in American temperature, Fahrenheit. But for us, it was really hot. We didn't get many photos at all, really. We literally got the basics, and that was it. And I don't like the photos of me on my own. My face kind of looks really round and sweaty and horrible, and I probably won't get any of them printed out. So yeah, I mean, other than that, and then we did have a thunderstorm in the evening, just after the food, and that was really nice because it was like a really good lightning show, and the rain was only probably for about 10 minutes, but it just cooled everything down so much. Come here. So it was really good. I surprised everyone with my Ghostbusters car that I had as my wedding car. I was so excited. Probably, other than the venue, the next most expensive thing that I had spent on the wedding, and now paying for it. But come here, Poppy. Poppy. Right, one moment. Yeah. No, you're not doing that now. Don't be too out to be a nappy person. So yeah. Ghostbusters car for my wedding, amazing. Loved it. Got to wear the proton pack. Everything. I'll try and put some pictures up on Instagram actually, for people. And yeah, overall it was a great day. I have kind of already said to Michael, no, leave. Oh right, yeah, have your toothpaste. That I would definitely, I think, would like to kind of renew the vows in, I don't know, over 5 or 10 years, because unfortunately we haven't got any pictures with Poppy, because she was too ill and too grumpy and sleeping, and so, you know, I could wear the same dress if I still get into it after that time. But yeah, so it was a little bit disappointing, but overall it was a really good day and everyone really enjoyed themselves. But yeah, so that's it really. Now back at work, back to normality. Work's kind of getting a little bit boring at the minute. I think I just would really like something a bit more hands-on now, rather than answering the phones and dispatching the officers. I enjoy it, I do enjoy it, but I kind of feel like I just want to be a bit more involved, and it's kind of like it's not really the right time for me to start switching either. You know, at the moment my shifts are all the evenings and nights, with only a couple of days, so I get a lot of time to spend with Poppy. So, and we still want probably one more baby, and after my dad's cruise, which is in about 18 months, so no 2 years, so which will be a good age for her. You know, so probably in a couple of years then we'll start trying again maybe. So, you know, it makes sense just to wait on, really. Wait until maybe they're at school, where more of a Monday to Friday thing will be a bit more beneficial, but I don't know, we'll see. So that's about it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna change her stinky bum, go and do the adult thing and get some food in the house. And yeah, we'll see you all soon. Hopefully I'll have a finish and some progress on the Heaven and Earth. Maybe finally finish that page 1. I think I've been on that for about 2 years now. So I just need a little bit more progress on it. I'm itching and dying to actually get some decent progress and actually start making out a damn eagle. So yes, I'll see you soon. Bye.